So we're going to use a quadratic formula to solve a quadratic equation. The first step is to put it in standard form. So what do I have to move over to the right?
Let's move over here.
2x.
So we go minus 2x and minus 2x. And once we had it set equal to 0 and we put this in standard form, we're ready to go. In this situation, what's A?
A is 1.
And what's B?
-2.
Negative 2. What's C?
-4.
All right. You know Jack's going to watch it because he's going to want to hear his voice. That's what he's going to do. I hope I get away with saying your first name on here, so hopefully I won't get sued. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to solve it. So here's our formula. X is equal to -2. All right, because that's what B is. Negative and then -2. Plus or minus the square root of B squared. Make sure you put it in parentheses. -4 times A times C all over 2 times A. I'm just going to write 2. All right. So we go through this. It's not too bad. There's a little tricky thing at the end of this one. -2 times -1 is 2. Plus or minus, and this is -2 squared is 4. And we can do this pretty easy in our head. -4 times 1 is -4. Times -4 is plus 16 over 2. So I'm going to play with this just a little bit more. Can you see all the way down here? Or do I need all the way to the bottom? Okay. So we got x equals 2 plus or minus the square root of 20 over 2. And I'm going to play with rad 20 out here. Rad 20, like we were doing yesterday, reduces, right? What comes out? 2. What stays in?
5.
So I'm going to come right out here. I'm just going to move right here. We'll put a little arrow. We'll say x equals 2 plus or minus. The 2 came out and the rad 5 stayed in all over 2. This is a little bit tricky. If you have 2 terms up here and they both reduce by the same number, you can reduce it. Both of these reduce by 2. So I can reduce them and say equals 1 plus or minus 1 rad 5 or just rad 5, and that's the answer to that one. Okay?
So they both cancel out.
They do. You can reduce both by 2.
Ooh.